Rudolph Speid, sporting director of Cavaliers FC, preparing for the Caribbean Club Championships. The 28th, you have a match against Mount Pleasant, a JPL club that you played against in the JPL. What's the preparation like going into that game?
Not as good as I would have wanted. Um, we started a little bit late, probably 2 weeks late. I think Mount Pleasant probably started about 3 or 4 weeks before us. Um, and we definitely lost some players from the title winning team. So it's really another rebuilding process. We probably lost about 4 or 5 players. So it's another rebuilding process. But, I'm still in a good place. We have 10 days to go. So I'll try to use those 10 days as best as I can.
What can we look for in the games coming up? And also, that the Premier League is starting early. What the fans can look for to see in Cavaliers? Any new things, any new style of play, anything like that?
Possibly. I think we're going to start slow as usual till we get the gel right. But as usual, we'll have a strong middle of the season run. If we're lucky, we might start good. But definitely Cavalier, we're going to bring our usual style where we'll come and we'll fight every single day. But more so is our unpredictability. I mean, we could decide to use one style today or another style tomorrow. I think that will remain because we're just so versed at doing different things. And every single opposition, as you know, the meta is probably different for every single team. So you'll not be seeing any one style. There's been a lot of different styles. I think though that we'll probably go back to more a possession-based team this year. But let's see what happens.
What can we look for in terms of players coming in to the club? More quality coming in.
No, we just promoted. As you know, we are the leaders in the national under 17 competition. So we just promoted 10 players from that squad. I mean, to bolster the Premier League squad, bolster the people who have left. So we haven't really transferred anybody, and that's kind of feature of us. Where we go to our youth teams and try and pick from there. I think we have probably about 20 quality youths that we can pick and fulfill about 10 roster, 12 roster spots. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Anybody we can look out for this season with any flair, any new person? Because they always try to get, or develop a quality player and put him out to the world.
Yeah, well, you never know. 2 years ago, it was Colin Annis with 20 goals. Last year was John Mara Calvin. None of them. Well, Jalmo is still here, but we don't even have to keep him. So, trust me, we'll find somebody else. As soon as we see the qualities, we'll just develop it up as best as we can. And we're not worried. If that person can't do it, then it's gonna be a collective effort. So let's see what it's gonna happen.
So what the fans can look forward to see in the game against Mount Pleasant, because Mount Pleasant, I know, is preparing. They spend a lot of money in terms of getting players to come into their squad. Big name players, and so on. So what is like, going up against them?
I could just answer 2 questions. What's new?
What's new?
But I love Mount Pleasant. I love what other teams like Montego Bay United is doing too, spending a lot of money. I love the idea that Bear seems to have found a different direction. Whatever happens, once the league is better, that's what I'm all for. My contribution to the league, I mean, some people think it's controversial, but I think it helped. So when all of these characters and these different big money spenders come into the league, it only make it a better league. If you notice, last year we did 20,000 in the stadium. That's the first time I think we have ever had such a big crowd for over 2 or 3 decades. So, whatever Mount Pleasant do is making the game interesting, and we love that and support it. But saying all of that, FIFA changed the rule over 200 times since the pandemic. You know what they never changed? It's still 11 players. The goal don't move and you score goal the same way. And that's what we focus on.
Objective though, before you leave?
Always the same. We develop first, and then when is the time for win, we try to win.
All right. Big up yourself. Wish you good luck in the match coming this 20th.
Right,
20th. Adrian Ried here with Cavaliers Football TV channel. Preparation going to the CFU, Caribbean Football Club Championship. How is it going so far?
I think it's going good. It's nothing we're not used to. So we know what it takes, we know what to do, we know the work we have to put in, so we're trying to work towards it.
In terms of you as a person, what you bring to Cavaliers Football Club?
I just try to bring my best, I try to work as hard as I can for the team and for myself. So we have players. All the players are like that. We are motivated to work for a career and for this club. So it makes it easier for individuals.
You're one of the better players in the country as a youth player. Saw you playing in the under 20 and so on, getting the opportunity to represent your country. What was that feeling like though as a Cavaliers player and national player?
So it's a good feeling, playing for two quality teams. Always in the competitive stages of competition. So it's a good feeling. It's definitely good for my career to get that highlight. So I'm really happy with that.
You talk about career. Words on the street is that you soon leave and go to a bigger club.
Well, that's the aim.
That's the aim.
That's the aim. I've been here 3 years now in the Premier League, trying to show my talent and trying to get that big move. So hoping that will happen
It
before the
will.
summer ends.
It will happen. It will happen.
Yeah.
What's the objective though for this competition? You're playing Mount Pleasant soon.
Yeah.
Good team. They bought a lot of players, quality players in the JPL as well, and from the Caribbean and from Africa. What you think is going to happen in that match?
Well, playing against Mount Pleasant is always a good match. It's always competitive. We know that at our best we are very hard to beat. So we're trying to get there. But we're aiming to win all the matches, come out on top of the group and hopefully go all the way and win the competition.
What tally do you want to get in this competition?
I don't know. Trying to score some goals, but that's not my duty. Once I'm able to control the middle of the park and really dictate the game for my team, slow it down, knowing to pick up the pace. So that's really my objective.
What you have to say to the fans to come out to come and watch Cavaliers? We want to see them in the white or the black kit coming to the game to watch and support Cavaliers. And that's the whole football itself.
Yeah, I know there's a few new kids. So I'm asking the fans to try and get them, try and come out support. We're always going to put on a show for you. So yeah, come out support and just watch us play at our best.
Thank you very much, Adrian. We continue to put in the work, and Jamaica is proud of it.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Players Football Club channel here with Matthew Spinu. He's at Cavaliers doing some workouts. Saw him this morning looking good in the midfield. What is it like, training at Cavaliers?
It's been very good. Players been very welcoming. It's a new football, so getting used to it, but every day getting better. And I just hope I can help the team this season in the Caribbean Cup, Champions League, and the Premier League.
All right. So what's the objective, coming to Jamaica? Why did you want to come to Jamaica to play for Cavaliers?
Just new opportunities, man. I always like Jamaica. I heard the football's growing here, and when I seen the opportunity, I couldn't pass it up.
What's it like though working with Coach Speid and Everdean Scarlett and other persons in staff?
It's an honor. Speid is very big in football here in Jamaica, so it's an honor to learn from him and to learn from the group as well.
How was the session this morning?
Tough. Sun's hot. Getting used to it.
Not used to the sun.
Sorry?
Not used to the sun.
Not used to the sun, but in Brazil it's winter right now.
Okay.
So getting used to the sun, but every day getting better.
I always like to ask Brazilian this question. What is the difference between the training in Brazil than in Jamaica?
Jamaica is very fast. Everyone's here fast, fit. Brazil, a lot of technical. Over here is technical as well, but it's just a different football. Football here is great, but every football is different.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think Jamaica should copy? In terms of the training program. I think we can do to improve the football in Jamaica.
Just work on tactics. Movement off the ball.
Yes.
Work in little groups, triangles, squares, 1-2s, giving goals, things like that. And I can see Jamaica going really far if they implement that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
We can give the fans something in Brazil. Tell them to come to the match, the 20th.
Vem aqui assistir nós jogar dia 20. Venham suportar nós para pegar os 3 pontos. Valeu.
Say that in English now.
Come support us on the 20th so we can get the 3 points. Thank you.
All right, big up. Into the CFU Caribbean Football Club Championships. What is the preparation like going into that, and how is the boys in the camp so far?
I think we're doing well thus far. We have a short period to prepare for the game, but I know we will do well once we get in the season.
What's it like though in the training session building up to the game, like the training session? You know, what do you guys doing in the training session so far?
Building up from the back and trying to make our transition quicker.
Can we see some flair, you know, some 1v more 1v1s, you know, stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely we will see that this season.
Any player that you think will showcase their talent and be that marquee player in the squad this season? I know you are going to be one.
I won't say his name as yet.
Okay, so you want him to go there. You don't want anybody to mark him out.
No.
So, you know, you guys won the JPL. What's the feeling like though, winning that and then, you know, coming to this competition again, representing Jamaica at large?
It feels good to win the league again for me and some of the players, and definitely trying to regain the title again.
So what is it like to, you know, be back in the CFU? In the last season, you guys did well, and then when you reached into the CONCACAF Champions League, then, you know, you guys went down. But what experience, what you guys learned from that experience?
We definitely learned it's going to be a home and away final and a semi-final, so we're trying to get to play at home first and get the win from home, so when we go away we're much more comfortable.
Yeah, man. What you have to say to the fans, you know? Do you want them to come out to the game on the 20th?
Every Cavaliers fan come out,
Roll
black
out.
and white.
Roll out.
Straight.
Respect.